All right. So this week's Parsha is Parsha Mishpatim, and it brings down the Elah Mishpatim Asher Tasim Lifnehem. These are the statutes which you shall place before them. And the first thing it brings down is Ki Sikne Eved Ivri, when you buy a Hebrew slave. So he shall serve for 6 years, but in the 7th year he is to be set free without liability. And the rest of the verses say if he is unmarried, when he comes in, he leaves unmarried. If he was married, he leaves with his wife and kids, right? And then verse 4 says, if his master gives him a wife and she bears sons or daughters, then the woman and her children shall remain in her master's property. The slave shall leave by himself. Now the interesting thing comes out in verse 5. It says, V'im omar yomar ha'eved ahavti et adoni, et ishti v'et banai, lo etzei chafshi. If the slave declares, I am fond of my master, my wife and my children, I do not want to go free. So, hold off here. Wait a minute. I'm fond of my master first, then wife, and then kids. What's wrong with the order here, right? Why would he say my master first? So because of this, it's a total illusion to something else that the Slonim Rebbe and the Tiva Shalom brings down. That there are 3 types of slave, 3 types of servants. There's the Eved Ivri, the Eved Kanani, and then the someone who's half free and half slave. So this Parsha is talking about the Eved Ivri. The Eved Ivri is talking about somebody who serves HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He serves God, but he serves God. He doesn't always look for the easy mitzvah, the easy service. He serves night and day, giving himself totally to be an Eved of Hashem. And he doesn't look for the light service. And so this is what we say, right? In the 6 days he works, alluding to the 6 days of creation, and on the 7th day he rests, which is the Holy Shabbos. That Shabbos, there's unbelievable shefa, because if you work 6 days, elevating all of the sparks of Shabbos, all of the sparks, so on Shabbos, there's an unbelievable elevation of soul on Shabbos. Unbelievable. But the interesting thing is, this type of servant, if he says, I love my master, I love my wife, and I love my kids. My master is, obviously, he's talking about HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's talking about God. That he loves his master to the point, the most unbelievable point, where he doesn't do it for the sake of a reward at all. He doesn't do it for the schar of Olam Haba, the next world, Shabbos, or the reward of his mitzvahs. And that's what it means by, I love my master. And then, secondary, is my wife, which really is the allusion to the Holy Shabbos, meaning the shefa of Shabbos, the insights of Shabbos. And then my sons, my children, well, we say that the Iker Toldos, the essential prodigy of the tzaddikim, are their good deeds. So my good deeds, secondary. What I get on Shabbos, secondary. The essential thing is doing the right thing in the here and now, for no alternative motives, just to be serving God in the here and now, in the historical moment, so I can be the Eved right now, loving God to the fullest extent, that I'm not so interested in my Olam Haba. That was once a story by the Baal Shem Tov, that he did a certain action, certain deed, and there was a herald in heaven that said, oh, you did something, you used a name or something, no Olam Haba for you. You have no more portion in the world to come. And so then Baal Shem Tov heard that, and he was happy. Why was he happy? Because why? Now I can serve God with no alternative motives whatsoever, not for the sake of a reward. We should all think about this and reach to such a level, even if some of our day, part of our day, where we can actually fulfill that. Good Shabbos.